So it's been a while since we last played Perfect Date. Things were interesting last time we played. The only unfortunate thing is, so I changed computers. I'm on my new computer now. And unfortunately, it's all on Steam, so I didn't really have to transfer files. It's just based on what's saved to the cloud. But unfortunately, it looks like I got pushed back to chapter 2. Because normally, because we did Zoe's chapter, we had Drag Sketcher's chapter, and then we had a quick chapter. I don't know if you really call it a chapter because it was like a very short playthrough with Ingrid. But they're not here anymore, which is really weird because, you know, we did that. We did those 2 chapters. So it looks like we got pushed back on progress, which really sucks. But it's weird because it says here in all-time progress that we found 3 endings, and I can show you. It still shows that I did those other 2 endings, the major letdown and the anti-hero. But for some reason we're not up to speed chapter-wise, so we're just gonna continue, see how it goes, and if there's stuff that I've already read before, I might just like speed through it or paraphrase what's going on. Granted, it has been a while, so I might not remember right away, but we're just gonna keep going and just go with it. Yeah, so this is who we had for Ingrid, and this is who we had for Drag Sketcher. And I was gonna do, kind of like as a little joke, have him be Elmac and play Elmac next. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do that. We might revisit Drag Sketcher since his chapter no longer exists, and maybe get him with the major this time. That would be nice. I think that's how you spell his username. I'm gonna double check. Oh, it's 1C. My mistake. Okay. So there's another LMAC77, except he goes with 2 C's and not 1 C. Good to know. Okay. So, hopefully he doesn't mind for playing as him. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, everything's running. Okay, cool. Chapter 2, even though we should technically be at chapter 4. I'm finally here. So this is the infamous Cat Island, the place I will call home for the next 2 months. When I initially received a letter saying that I had been placed on a reserves list for the job, I thought that was probably a kind way of saying, no thanks, and put it out of my mind. So imagine my surprise when sometime later, I got a call saying there was an opening for me. Should I still be interested? I have a sudden pain of nerves that it's all a dream, and rummage through my bag until I find the proof that puts my mind at ease. I'm not gonna read this again. I've read it before. It's just like, hey, cool, guess what? You have this job opportunity, sign this contract, and have fun. Nope, no mistake. That's my name, right there in the top left-hand corner. And there's his name at the bottom, the genius behind the whole operation. Professor Popper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel and shouts rather briskly, take all your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need. Thanks, Skipper. He totally ignores me, so I pick up my bags and disembark. A beefy-looking man, who I presume is island security, is waiting for me on the jetty. Hello. ID card. Oh, of course. I reached into my back pocket and showed the laminated card I was given on the mainland. And then 1/3/2017. I'm gonna pay attention to the dates this time, because I think they change. Of course, now she wants all this attention. He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting, excuse me, over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which is modest, but functional. It's a bit like glamping, really. Here. He stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. As I entered, the professor looks up from his paperwork. Come in. You must be Almac. Delighted to have you on board. Thank you, sir. It's an honor to meet you. For some beverage? Let's just say I'm fine, thank you. It's important to keep hydrated. The temperatures can rise to quite dizzying heights on this island. I'll bear that in mind, Professor. Thank you. I don't expect you to begin work until tomorrow, so I'll just give you your kit and some basic instructions and leave you to relax. Thanks, sir. Sounds good. So yeah, we talk about all the equipment, the catalog, it's how you keep track of cats that are chipped and shit like that. And then like there's messages and stuff. Let's take a stroll so you can find a few cats. And then they scan some cats. Whee! I think some of the recons and stuff we might have to zip through because I've done some of them already. As I unpack and settle to my tent, I noticed something odd. A little dugout under my bed. I reach in and pull out the unexpected find. The personal journal of the previous research assistant. The one before me. They must have forgotten it. Or I left it behind. An absolute gold mine. Oh, sorry. It's an absolute gold mine of information. It's going to get me up to speed with how it all works around here in no time. However, it seems something else was happening here on the island. Something that was troubling them. I get the feeling there's far more going on here than the professor would have me know. Despite my increasing tiredness, I continue to read, and the journal gets weirder and weirder, to the point where I'm not sure whether I'm still reading, or if I've dozed off and am now dreaming of talking cats and kidnappings. And then eventually they fall asleep. I wake with a start, and it takes me a moment to get my brain to gear. I hear a scratching sound and rustling paper coming from the tent flap. It's a cat with something in its mouth. Suddenly, I'm wide awake. No! It has the journal. Wait! Sorry, I thought I saw something. But it has disappeared into the night. Ma'am, you do not need to take my microphone with you. Can I help you? Girl, what are you doing? Before I know it, I'm out of the cold at night, chasing it, running with all my might. I must get that book back. It has everything I need to know in it. I'm just gonna go like, they're running. Oh no, something happened similarly with the previous assistant. Yet here I am falling for the same trap. I must be crazy. Oh no, I'm in the danger zone. And now I'm gonna get bit and infected, and it sucks. Hey, it's a calico cat. She drops the journal from her mouth. I pass out. I wonder if we're gonna see Zoe as a cat again. I think that's supposed to be Zoe, the brown cat. Hello, I say, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Here we go again.
Move back a bit. Let them breathe. Has it been bitten? A Sphinx cat is standing over me, staring as I open my eyes. Yes, definitely bitten. Look at its hand. I bring my hand up to my face, and through blurry vision, I can make out several deep scratches and puncture marks. The cats watch me intently. Is this real? I read something in the journal about kidnapping.
Catnapping?
We're sorry. It was the only way. You stole the journal. Oh, but I gave it back to you. But why did you take it?
To lure you out here, sucker.
There's no need for rudeness, Kibbles. My head has begun to clear, and I realize that if I can talk to these cats, not only is it all true, but it's already too late. I have the sickness. We need to have a talk, human. No? We don't. I know what's going on here. I read all about it from your last victim. Now, Kara, that's not very nice. We prefer to think of you as our champion and friend. McMurphy, you silver-tongued Irish charmer. My reputation goes before me. Well, I know who you all are from the journal, so let's cut to the chase here.
We just did that, dummy.
You know what I mean. What happens now?
Yep, there's Zoe.
Speaking of, no, you can't be on my desk. There's no room for you. Keep reading the notes. That will tell you all we know so far. Hang on, who are you? You're not mentioned in the journal. You figure it out. It's not my problem anymore. The new cat slinks off towards the forest area. Oh, don't worry about them. They're preoccupied elsewhere. So, what do you say? Gonna help us or not? Help the kitties, because we already got the anti-hero ending. I suppose my fate is already sealed. I may as well do my best to help you sort this mess out. Spoken like a true champion.
Well, let's hope this one's better than the last one.
I thought the last one was pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, they didn't get very far with discovering an antidote to what happened to our friends. Catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm. I have to get to work. Go. And thanks from all of us. I make it back to the lab fairly quickly, considering how little sleep I've had. I wonder if that's one of the effects of the feline transition. I imagine my agility levels will change. I'm strangely excited about getting to work on the antidote. It's the sort of challenge I love. I'm just about to enter the lab to begin my legitimate work when the catalog beeps a message without any contact information. Something, so best left unknown. I don't know. Ominous. I don't have time to work this puzzle out right now, though. I'm already going to be late for work if I don't get a move on. The professor is already working when I arrive, but miraculously, I'm not late, so there's no fuss. Get through the day as efficiently as possible and head back to my tent as soon as my work is done. Once I get regrets to find out all I can as soon as possible. Alright. Some of it might be repeats. I'll have to just base off of memory. Let's see what's been saved and what's not been saved. Okay, so we've done this one. I remember this one. And I think I remember this one. Okay, so we do have to redo some recons, which sucks. Let me see research as well. Yeah, 16.7% only done. I've done more than that. I know I have. Grooming cats. That one might be different, but I'm not 100% sure. I know for sure I did those 2 recons though. So maybe I'll just blaze through one of them to get it over with. Let's do the Trixie one since I think I'm gonna do the romance with Trixie. Okay, so we did that one. Cool. Let's look through the research. I think, because the description makes it sound innocent, but I think if I remember, this poor cat started growing a ridiculous amount of hair and was not, or no, yeah, we were testing a drug and they grow a ridiculous amount of hair and I think they end up being unwell. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just go through it. Let's get some new dialogue. Let's romance. Oh, Trixie's locked. Only a Floofy Butt and McMurphy. I could maybe try getting a successful... no, let's just go for McMurphy, because we haven't dated him yet. Sorry, I'm back. I was hoping to have you date Trixie, but... Kara, wake up! Huh? Mommy? Is that you? Shh, quiet, Kara. Come with me. I have something to show you, but you have to be quiet. McMurphy? Yes, it's me. But it's the middle of the night. Ah, Kara, you're not scared, are you? Why would I be scared? Creeping around in a forest in the middle of the night? Don't worry, Kara. I'll be there to protect you. McMurphy, you know very well that there's a force field around this island stopping anything from the outside getting in. It makes this a pretty safe place. Indeed. So the only thing you have to worry about are the things that are already here. Yeah, like crazy feral cats. He leers at me with a mock snarl. Seriously, Murph, if you're the worst threat here, then this is the safest place on Earth! Wow, okay! Oh, so come on, Kara. What are you waiting for? I'm not attempting the thick accent. I fuck it up every time. And it's probably just embarrassing and just terrible. I follow the scraggy cat into the forest. The ground is wet and muddy, and I lose my footing a couple of times, but McMurphy is too determined to notice. Suddenly, he stops dead in his tracks. Here we are. Where is here, McMurphy? He ignores my question and starts digging into some mud and leaves on the ground. Almost got it. Could use a hand, Kara, if you don't mind. Get these leaves out of the way. That's it. Here we are. Okay. We keep digging until there's a fairly deep hole in the ground. My arms and night clothes are covered in mud and leaves, and McMurphy looks like a bog monster in the darkness. Ta-da! Ta-da! Can't you see it, Kara? I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I always forget how useless human eyes are in the dark. Just reach into the hole and take out whatever you find. Okay, that's not dangerous at all. I reluctantly reach into the burrow and feel something hard and cold against my hand. I run my fingers around it and pull it out. I know the shape, but my eyes can hardly process it. It's a bottle? That's right, Kara. This is my secret stash. No one knows about it. Not a soul. But I thought I'd share it with you. Man, this is only our first date and already he trusts me with his treasure. Thought we could have a kind of welcome to the island party for two. Secret stash? Is this booze? McMurphy lets out a wild laugh. That is it, Kara. You drink alcohol? But you're a cat. That can't be good for your body. It's not good for any bodies, but it does wonders for the soul, to be sure. Well, I suppose you're right there, McMurphy. I guess one little nip couldn't hurt. That's the spirit. I try in vain to get some of the mud off of me before giving up and sitting down against a tree. A sodden McMurphy curls up in my lap. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open and that the shards of glass will only add to the flavor. But eventually I succeed. My way. I pour a little out for McMurphy into a leaf. And I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch uncivilized. Ugh! McMurphy? What in heaven's name is this? Now, don't worry about that, Kara. It's not about the taste, it's about the company. I hardly think I'm the type of person you'd usually hang out with. Well, I usually hang around with cats, and they're not exactly what you'd call my type. Meanwhile, Zoe is messing around behind my screen, as if this desk has room for her anymore. I respond by widening my eyes as I take another swig from the bottle. Somehow, it tastes less terrible the second time around. I find humans much more interesting. I'm sorry. The light fixture I have, it's a circle, and there's like a hole in the middle. You could theoretically put your phone on there if you wanted to do filming on your phone. But so I just like stuck her head through like, hello? Oh, she's so weird. They usually have a lot to say, present company accepted. McMurphy winks at me with his huge green eyes, and I blush, trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him. Don't take it harsh. I'm only joking, Kara. girl, and then you step on my keyboard and mess with what I have going on. Girl. Girl. Good grief. You did this to me. You did this to me. There we go. Don't take it harsh. I'm only joking, Kara. McMurphy, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while now. Anything, Kara. Ask away. I'd love for us to get to know each other better. This Kara thing. Oh, sorry. This Kara thing. You know my name is... The rest of my sentence is drowned out by McMurphy's howls of laughter. Ah, you make me laugh, Kara. You really do. I know exactly what your name is, Elmac. Kara is just it's like a pet name, you know? Kara means friend, buddy, amigo. It's something my mammy used to call people, and I guess it just stuck. It's one of the few things I remember about her, actually. That and her beautiful smile. Hey, flash me your pearly whites. I smile at McMurphy, awkwardly. He bursts into fits of laughter again. Ah, that's a lovely smile, to be sure. But need to grow into it yet. Oh my gosh, the bubbles! Could I have a top up over here? I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you more alcohol, McMurphy. I think you've had more than enough. And in fact, I didn't even want to give you any in the first place. Did you not know that cats have 9 lives? And you want to waste them all on booze? And why not? Besides, the night is still young, and we've only just begun our conversation. Come on, Kara. We have a lot of chin wagging to do yet. Are you going to pour or not? You know what? I think normally I kind of tend to be like, no, I'm going to be that parent and, like, do the right thing. But I think here, cheers, mate. Part of me thinks I ought to be a responsible human here and cut off your alcohol supply. But I believe in a true democracy. Would you care to expand on that and perhaps pour the drinks as you do? The true democratic principle that none shall have power over the people. Cats. Whatever. How inspirational. I'll toast to that. Alright, McMurphy. Well, on your head be it. For with the rejection of authority comes the responsibility for bearing the consequences of your actions. I pour some more of the suspect liquor into McMurphy's soggy leaf. I don't know how the fuck to say that. Slante? That's probably not how you say that at all, but I don't know. I don't know how things work in cat protocol, but in human terms, you are a very mature... No, wait. Very grown up, adult? Oh, fiddlesticks. You're over a certain age and as such can take responsibility for your own choices. I like it. Spoken like a true libertine. Libertine. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I could shake my tail when I feel the vibe. Can't believe I just said that. This stuff is stronger than it looks. Sorry, great. Okay. My proverbial hat is off to you. I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment. Say, Kara, you ever been in love? McMurphy, that second leaf has gone straight to your head. The cat smiles slyly. I'm going to take that as a yes. Are you still with them? Well, I was never technically with them to begin with. Ouch. Well, it's definitely their loss. Oh, I don't think so, McMurphy. We never actually met. Ah, you're not saying you're one of those, internet stalker types, are you? Them catfish that Kibbles tells tales of? No, McMurphy. Gosh. It was Bowie, okay? I was in love with David Bowie. You know? Oh. McMurphy frowns and shakes his furry head. Oh gosh. See these eyes so green, I can stare for 1,000 years. You know? Ah, that's a charming song. I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, come on. Even Elmac is gone. Gone to the booze. Oh, come on, McMurphy. Everyone knows who David Bowie is. Red hair, lots of makeup, one blue eye, one brown eye. Well, I did know one sweet soul with a blue eye and a brown eye, but I can assure you, they wouldn't be caught dead in makeup. McMurphy snorts. Well, what about you, McMurphy? Who's the love of your life? Don't have one, Cara. Never have. Never will. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti out in the mountains, all hairy and smelly and alone. For some reason, I find that very hard to believe, Mr. McMurphy. Fine, you're right. I'm a fool. A lovesick fool. I've had my heart broken more than once, Cara, and each time hurt more than the last, I tell ya. The thing is, though, Cara, can't remember a thing about any of them. Any of what? I don't know. Hick. What were we talking about? David Bowie? Ah, that's right. So, tell me how the two of you met. McMurphy. McMurphy. I think I'm drunk. Hick. What the hell have we been drinking? Ah, leave me alone. I haven't touched a drop. Ugh, I think I'm gonna vom. I wake up in the forest with a half-empty bottle in my hand, and McMurphy is nowhere to be seen. How the hell did I get here? I can't remember a thing. I look at my catalog. Whoa, is it really that time? Crikey, I need to get to work. Okay, oh, we need to rest before craziness. I think we could skip through this rest too, depending, unless it's randomized. Get a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. Your energy has been restored. Magic. Oh, okay. I know sometimes weird shit happens, but guess we're good. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do... Zoe, stop stepping on this keyboard. Oh my word. Child, stop. Stop. My gosh, I tell you, you have no room on this desk. You still try to force yourself to have room on this desk. And then you almost destroy my stuff. My word. Okay, what's this other one we gotta do? I think this one we already done, so I'm gonna speed read. Okay, so that's done now. And I think we can't do much more. Nope, we're done for now. And then what about research? I think we've done this one as well, but I'll skim and see. Okay, we got a new research though. I don't know if we've done this one. We might or might not have. Let me check it. Oh, no, I have more to do. Okay, I guess we'll just romance McMurphy now. Hey, and we broke Floofy Butt's heart. That's fine, because he got me killed last time. So, I'm not too upset. I'm sweltering in the mess tent. Typical for me to get cook duty on the hottest day so far. I stepped out for a moment to step out for a moment to try and catch some air. Psst. I'm not sure if I really heard something or if the dehydration is getting to me. I take a swig from my water bottle. Hey, aren't you gonna share it, Cara? Oh, McMurphy. Was that you, Steen? What are you suggesting, Cara? I'll use the designated litter areas. Murph, you are incorrigible. You know exactly what I meant. Come on, Cara. Never mind all that. We have work to do. I am working. I'm supposed to be cooking for this evening. I mean work for the adventuring variety. Oh, of course you do. Oh, come on. Don't be such a bore. I'm sorry, McMurphy, but I can't. I'm very busy here. It's going to take hours to defrost and braise this meat from the mainland. Well, if you come with me, you may end up providing a much tastier dish in half the time. What do you say, Cara? You up for the crake? What are you saying? You mean I should just bunk off? That's the spirit. Strip off your apron and let's hit the trail.
But I can't just... What if someone comes looking for me?
Leave him a note. Gone fishing.